Thank you, Chairman Herman, my old friend, and also it's great honor for me to present my Japanese history and Japanese technique of the D3 dissection. This is my COI disclosure. Then, first of all, I'd like to introduce Japanese experience of only one randomized control trial. This is JCOG 0404. It is on the stage 2 and 3, clinical 2 and 3 colon and rectal sigmoid cancer. The overall survival of both group is over 90% of the 5-year survivors. But this non-inferiority was not demonstrated from this data, but the overall survival is now going up over 90%. Then this is Japanese lymph node classification. It looks very complicated, but it actually is all of these 3 digital numbers. The 200 means all of the large vowel number, and second one 0, 1, 2, 3. This site of the column. Then the final one is 1, 2, 3. It means parachoric and intermediate, and also main node or central node is this number 3. So what is D3 lymph node dissection? It means just area of the lymph node clearance. D1 means only parachoric, and D2 means plus intermediate, and D3 means plus main or central node. And from last year, the lateral lymph node is an independent factor of this lymph node dissection. So how about left column? It's not difficult to understand. The D3 means looks like high ligation and dissection of this part. And D2 means like this, low ligation, usually preserving the left colic artery. How about the right column? Yeah, actually this classification, the schema is only checking only the artery. So D3 means from the origin of the ileocolic, like this situation. But most of the case, we should remove the also right colic artery. Then D2 means just remove only the intermediate, not the origin. But it is not so simple because the right colic artery is a very unstable structure. So like this typical anatomy is less than half patient, and from the middle colic or the ileocolic, and some of the patients, they don't have the right colic artery. This is very old, 1983, the literature. But most of Japanese, we think ileocolic lymph node flow is go up to the superior mesenteric vein along the SMB. So most of Japanese surgeon is still doing the D3 dissection along the only the vein area, not the artery. So if we look at the artery and vein, so D3 dissection, including me, most of Japanese surgeons are doing only the vein lymph node dissection. And yeah, most of the case, we should do the right colic area. And then this is from the 2002 just literature of the right colic veins. Here's the gastrocolic trunk. This is a little bit complicated structure, and we usually remove this surgical trunk. This is on the surface of the superior mesenteric vein. So how about the gastrocolic trunk of Hende? I just checked only the communication, the right gastroepiploic vein, about 70% of the case. Then which part of the colon, from which part? Ascending colon, 20%, and 40% from the transverse colon. But this side is very similar to just hepatic fracture. Then if we remove this part of the lymph node, we expose a superior mesenteric vein and gastrocolic trunk of Henry's here, and here is a pancreatic vein, and also here is a gastroepiploid vein. And we usually just divide this part, only the colic, we call this an accessory right colic vein. How to treat a specimen? So gastric cancer, Dr. Yang needs a very similar fashion. Just divide stationary, then all lymph node are picked up by the surgeon. Then how about lymph node metastasis? This is 92, a little bit old. The cervical cancer for intermediate, also main node metastasis on 4%, and ascending colon cancer is including the old position of the intermediate metastasis at 6.8 and 1.7%. Only 1.7% of the case have central node metastasis. How about how we should remove the length of the colon? Then this is the lymph node metastasis along the colon. So on 7.4% of the case within the 5 centimeter. And 5 centimeter to 10 centimeter, it's 0.7% all of the curative cancer. So more than 5 centimeter metastasis is very rare from this study. So how about the recent literature? This is from Japan also. These 3 lymph node dissection of the right colon cancer, right hemicolectomy. Main node metastasis, only 3%, very similar. Then this is the length of the metastasis. 5 centimeter to 10 centimeter, a little bit more, but still 3.6%. And 10 centimeter more is at 0.2%, almost nothing over 10 centimeter. This is very interesting literature. This is the comparison of the England and Germany CME and the Japanese D3 specimen. The length of the bowel is larger England, also Germany CME. And Japanese D3 is significantly short bowel resection. And length of the vascular tie to the bowel wall, it means how remove the central part. The D3 and the CME is very similar, and England is short. And the harvest lymph node is CME is the largest number, and the D3 and England is a significantly little number. Then number of the positive lymph node metastasis are comparable for all the pieces. Then we studied the recent data in my institute of about 400 cases of right colon cancer. Which part of the precise metastasis exists? The yellow circle is a primary metastasis. Also, main node metastasis is not above the superior mesenteric vein or also artery. There's just one recurrent patient, it's above the SMV. So no primary metastasis of the above or below the superior mesenteric vein or around the artery from this study. I'll show you my video. Then this is a lymph node metastasis just above the duodenum. So in my institute, our fashion is medial to lateral approach, just divide the mesocolon and mobilize a little bit, then expose the superior mesenteric vein first. Then divide the ileocolic vein. Then after that, about half of the case, the ileocolic artery is in front of the mesenteric vein and divide it, and also continuing exposing SMV surface. I never removed the posterior side of the superior mesenteric vein, so I divide the tissue and expose the pancreas. This patient has a lymph node metastasis just above the duodenum, and luckily I can mobilize from the duodenum. Then medial to lateral approach, that one of the advantages that we can check the accessory or the right colic artery vein from here, then still continuing exposing the superior mesenteric vein. Then this part, actual lymph node dissection, which part we should do, I cannot recognize. So I mobilize the whole right side column first. Most of the part I already mobilized from the retroperitoneal parts, so it's easily mobilized, and also checking the plane. Then finally, whole part of the right colon is mobilized. The medial to final part is the lateral, a little bit the adhesions from the colon. Then I check that 10 centimeter from the cancer part to the distal part. Then I divide the mesocolon and then exposing the vessels. This is, in this patient, this was a right colic artery. But sometimes this is middle colic, so I check only this branch is going to the specimen side. And this is middle colic. Then below this part, this is gastrocolic trunk and the gastroepipuric. Just I divide the accessory right colic vein. Then I preserve the left branch of the middle colic artery and vein. I divide the right branch of the middle colic vein and also divide the artery. And one branch from the other side, so I divide the vein. That's it. Then after anastomosis, this is the final view of the lymph node adenectomy. So I'd like to conclude the 10 centimeter bowel resection is enough for the curative colon cancer resection. And central main node metastasis, including recurrence, is very rare. Primary case is also 1.5 to 4% of the Japanese literature. The lymph node dissection of the superior mesenteric vein is effective for complete lymph node clearance of each branch vessel. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.